Politecnico, you can choose any course you want because all of them are in English. And also, I really wanted to live in Italy to, live the famous Italian lifestyle. So for me, this was the perfect combination to study at the university at this level and also living in Italy. So this was my main reason of coming here. And then about my experience in Polemy, I would like to highlight the thing that was the biggest difference for me when I came here. It's the Polemy's connection with the companies. That also we have a lot of events like job fairs and presentations by companies, which is organized by the career service. But also during our courses, we have a lot of company visits, or we are working on projects in collaboration with companies. We use the company data, or there are some company representatives helping us during the project. So this makes me feel that the companies really value their relationship with Politecnico, and they try to maintain this relationship, I guess, in hope of a future collaboration, or there. I know many people who got in touch with some people from companies during the projects, and later they ended up working at these companies. So it's a really good opportunity that you can get in touch already during your studies with the companies. And yes, and also like Milan is in a great location. So there are a lot of things to do, and obviously I can't list all the things you can do in Milan and the places you can visit from Milan. So I decided just to choose my favorite event in Milan. It's fairly famous, so probably you've already heard about the Design Week. It's taking place around in April, and there are like hundreds of installations, and it's not just about fashion, but it's about cars, furniture, everything you can imagine. So it's super interesting, and I really, really recommend you to visit it if you end up in Milan. So thank you for your attention, and then I'm gonna give the floor to the next attendees. Thank you.
Thank you, Flora. Hi, everybody. My name is Amir. I'm in the second year of food engineering master. Um, Today, I'm very happy to share my experiences to you because I can feel how much it can be stressful. Also, for us, we were just searching on YouTube, asking other students about their experiences, how they just enter the city, how they just pass the exams. So, very happy to share my experiences today for you. In my case, because as I said, my master is in food engineering. One of the main reasons I just chose Polimi was that I knew that Italy was one of the strongest. This country had one of the strongest industry in food engineering. You know, some famous brands of food industry like Illy and like different brands. So one of the main reasons I just choose this country was because of the strengths in the food industry. Also, I just checked the ranking of Polimi and I was surprised it was one of the first and best universities in Italy and also worldwide. So I just tried to apply for different countries. Finally, I just chose Italy and Milan. Finally, Politecnico di Milano. Also, in the case of city, I really like the city. In the case of finding friends, because it's a bit difficult for international students. It was easy for me as we go further. So, if I want to share my experience so far after 1 year, I can say that I'm definitely happy with choosing this university, and I'm going to again have some choices. I will choose Polyme again. As you can see in the pictures, in case of my master degree, it's very important to visit different companies in real case or using strong laboratories. In this university, I had very good experience in this case. For example, in the picture you can see we were And we just went to visit the Illy Cafe. Maybe you know the brand; it's very famous, Illy Cafe brand. We were in Trieste. It's in the somehow east of Italy near Slovenia border. It was really amazing. We just went to see the different production levels of Illy Cafe in presence. um, it was very important. It's really important to see the different procedures of different companies here. So, if I want to share my experience here, it was really important for me to learn Italian language. So, there are many free courses you can enroll here. You can attend to learn Italian language. If you want to stay in this country or for communication, it's important. I will really suggest you to learn Italian. I just started with A1 in my country, and here I improved my Italian level. Also, you can attend university courses, they're free, or you can go and find some free courses in Comune di Milano because it's important for us. We are students, so in other cases, I'm a food engineer. I really love the to taste the different kind of foods too. So here, Italy is very amazing in culinary or food stuffs. Also, in other cases, there are many famous tourist places in Italy. Uh, if I want to share my life experience here, it was very amazing for me visiting different cities here, Venice, Florence, Roma. It was very amazing for me so far. So I just give the place to next student to share the other.
Thank you, Amir, and hello, everyone. It's really nice meeting you. My name is Ali. I come from Lebanon. It's a country in the Middle East. I studied my bachelor's degree back in my country. I studied civil engineering, and now I'm continuing my master's in environmental and land planning engineering. I chose Politecnico because, as Chiara said, the university has a really high global ranking, especially in engineering. So this boosts like our CV whenever we go, wherever we go. We just say that like we're Politecnico di Milano students, and this gives us an advantage to be accepted to any job or positions. Politecnico di Milano has a really nice campus, not only one campus, but several campuses that are distributed around the city. And their architecture is really amazing. They have all green spaces, they have public areas for studying and libraries. Moving like to my experience at Politecnico di Milano, here we can see some photos that I had in one of my courses. The professor did like a small celebration at the end of the course. It was also before Christmas, so we had some typical Italian food and drinks. It was really nice because everyone was really connected, and the friendship between the students like increased, and like we still contact each other's until today, the students, although we're not taking the same courses anymore. This is also a library. You can see how like suitable it is for studying. It's so calm, it's so comfortable for doing anything related to study or research. These are some photos I had in Milano city, because in Milan there are so many things. I think that the most famous thing is the Duomo, but there are also so many things to do. There are so many parks, like Sempione Park. Here, this photo is with my friends in Sempione Park. Here, it's so easy, I think, to make friends, especially if they are from your country, but also international friends. There are so many clubs that connect international people with each others, also with the Italians. Many Italians are really interested in having international friends. And one of the closed cities, I think that Milano is so connected to its surrounding. because from Milano there are so many close cities that are really attracting. Also, like people come from all over the world to these cities like Lecco and Como lakes. Here we can see like some hikes done in Lecco, in the area of Lecco Lake, because there are so many hiking groups, and they just go weekly, and it's only 1 hour from Milano, so it's really easy to reach there. And this is a photo for the Christmas lighting in the city of Lecco. It was really amazing, and this is just only one example of the amazing cities that are close to Milan and are really accessible for visiting. So I'm gonna leave the floor for Isra. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Good evening, good morning, according to your timing. Hope everything is going well. Firstly, as mentioned by my colleagues, it's really a very nice opportunity being part of this webinar. And we are happy that the student portal, the study abroad portal, and KR, of course, is offering such an opportunity for people, because we were asking after coming. So having them offering this chance for you, well, we hope that we could be helpful, and they're already helpful. Okay, I'm Isra. I come from Sudan, which is in Africa. My bachelor degree was in surveying engineering in Sudan University, Khartoum, the capital city. I was having theoretical studies. So what made me interested in coming to Polymy is the first part, the courses that I did to find in this master degree. I studied geoinformatics, and the geoinformatics here, it's totally different, that it's the science of environmental and computer science. So both links was where to be found, not to be exaggerating, but worldwide. So having this course in Politecnico di Milano as one of the best ranking universities, as mentioned by Caro, it was such a very great opportunity for me. And why I like Politecnico, because the offer that it gives to me, not only being a student, being part of the people here, they're super nice and they're super good communicating with each other, international students, all the Italians. I'm not telling that, but you feel like you're not strange. You feel yourself involved in the place. And what's good about the course, and in my experience, having the courses that you study according to the future. It means like we're not studying what was in the past. You are with what is coming in the next generations. So you're capable to be part of the companies whenever you are participating, whenever there is an opportunity for people. Required people are the people of Politecnico di Milano, because they know that they suit the place that they will be in. According to my experience, it was a very nice experience in the university. We had labs in the university. We had labs outside the university. We were enjoying more than studying. And for me, I have been asked this from my students, that, would you like to choose Politecnico again? I would choose it definitely again. I just tell the students that try to enjoy the courses, because these are the things that we found. Because while I was studying my bachelor, they were always telling me after graduating, forget everything that you had. No, you will work with everything that you have. My experience in Italy, I came to Italy before digging to Politecnico because of the passion of learning the language, the passion of learning the culture. So it was always a good choice. People are like, it's a little bit hard, like going out from your country and your homeland. So this was the main thing. Politecnico was offering a lot of courses, Erasmus courses. Like we had opportunities to go in countries collaborating with Politecnico di Milano, and laboratories, uh, and everything, I think. So I'm so happy being a student Politecnico di Milano, and I wish for all of you good luck. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Isra. Thank you all for sharing your points of view, and you all mentioned like the academic aspects and the life, students' life, time and possibility to travel from here to discover the country and other places, the career opportunities, which are something to be taken into consideration when you select, of course, university. And of course, we need to consider also the, as you were saying, the lifestyle. So we really consider the students a resource. We want them to be here for studying, of course, to have for having great chances on the career aspect, but still they need to enjoy their time as much as possible. So as a university, we welcome them. So all the students who that are here today with us had the opportunity, and I hope they took it, but not sure. But we give the opportunity to the future students to attend the welcome activities, to learn little bit about the university structure, and go through the bureaucracy in a smoother way than without our support. And then a lot of events are organized. There are some students associations, as was mentioned, the libraries are available for our students. The language courses, the Italian language courses are for free, while other courses of other languages are available for a very cheap fee. There are extracurricular classes focused on other aspects, just not linked to engineering, design, and architecture. So from communication skills to anything related to the technology which evolves and so on. So we really try to give the opportunity to develop other skills, to interact with the students, and so also to go on with the students' passions like sports and so on. Also, for those of you who might not be into engineering but joined today anyway, we also offer architecture and design program. The same applies for them, so all of them are available in English and last 2 years. That said, all our programs have a fixed application, sorry, a fixed tuition fee for non-European students. So the cost is 3,900 euros per year, while the European students pay according to their financial situation. So you usually between 900 to 3,900 euros per year. And here we just included some information about the expenses, the possible expenses. Of course, if you live in Milan, instead of living on like in another city where we have campuses, it might be more expensive. But this is just a general idea of possible average expenses for the students living in Milan. And we also mentioned some scholarships opportunities or funding opportunities, just to let you know that we do offer some scholarship for international students. These are merit based and require separate application. And also some our government and other governments of your own countries might also offer additional scholarships that might help fund your studies. In addition to that, students can work on campus. So the students who are here with us today, they joined voluntarily. They just were willing to join this event, but they are also part of a program which allows students to work and get paid on while they collaborate with our offices. So it's just an additional opportunity you have as a student. And talking about job opportunities, well, we really care about what happens after you graduate. So, as I was saying at the beginning, basically, your journey, we hope, starts today, but it will never end. Your relationship with the Politecnico di Milano is life lasting, I would say, and we really care about your career. So there is an office in charge of career tools. So they provide career guidance. They organize the job fairs on campus, some workshops. You can rely on them if you want to prepare for an interview or you want to revise your curriculum, your resume. You can apply to jobs and internships through the career service website once you are a student of Politecnico di Milano. And as you can see here, the statistics prove that the results are great. So 91% of international master graduates are employed within 6 months from graduation, and 42 of these are already employed before graduating. So no time for celebrating. You just go on working without hesitation. And the data I love the most is that 91% of the international students think the university prepared them well for the job, which is the aim. One of the missions of the universities, along with providing the students with a great experience and which they will remember forever. Just a few last words about the application procedures. So at the beginning, I mentioned that the application is now open for engineering programs. So in case you want to join Polyme in September, you can. The important thing is to check the requirements, which are listed on our website, and of course we will share the links with you. We need you to have a bachelor degree and to know English, so to provide an English language proof. To apply online, you can select maximum 2 programs and upload some documents, and you will find them easily on the website and also in the emails we will send you to follow up. There is an application fee which is not refundable, and then the application is revised by the Commission of Professors. The deadline you must keep in mind if you are from non-European countries is the 27th of February. So engineering students can apply until the 27th of February to enter September intake. European students have time also a little bit later, so you can apply even now, but also from the 3rd of March until the 15th of May, both to architecture and engineering programs, architecture design and engineering programs. Before leaving floor to your questions and maybe to find some final comments and inputs from our students, I want really to highlight our contacts, of course, but also an overall the opportunity to go on with your conversations with Ali, Isra, Amir, Flora, and several other students who represent different programs of Politecnico di Milano through the Ask a Student project. So if you scan the QR code, you will be taken directly to a page where you can book an online appointment with our students ambassadors and just come talk with them, ask your questions, solve your doubts. We really encourage this. We find it very resourceful and useful for the students. We know about those who were prospective students who enrolled and met our students ambassador here on campus. So it's also already a way to have a friend from even before applying. And of course, our contacts, our social media. So just stay connected with us. We hope you will be part of Politecnico di Milano very soon. I don't know, guys, if you want to add anything on any inputs you want to share before we go on with the questions from the students.
Yeah, I think that if they use the service of Ask a Student, they'll have the opportunity to like talk with the student from their major of interest, because There are so many students from different majors, so definitely you're gonna find someone from your major to ask specific questions about.
Yes, definitely true. So we really encourage you to do that. Yeah, that's also the reason why we invite the students to the webinars. We really believe that peer-to-peer communication and listening to someone else's experience who was you a few a few years ago, well, it's very inspiring. So I take the opportunity to thank you all again, guys, to be here with us today. And yeah, Amir, please.
Yeah, thanks, Kara. So I just forgot to add that for those who are eager to do sport staffs or like gym staffs, I really appreciate the sport complexes like Juriati campus we have. It's very effective, and with low costs you can enroll for the different sport complexes. For example, I used to go for the gym. I just paid 150, which is really low cost for a year, and I'm just enjoying the gym like every day you can go. It's very effective. The kind of sport courses they have, not also the gym, different kind of sports. I really like that.
Thanks, Amir. Yes, that's to be mentioned, of course, because it's also a very important topic now. This next year we will host the Winter Olympic Games in Milan Cortina, and so we're really proud to be very active in sport and supporting and promoting the sport activities also at Polimi. All right, so I think we might listen to the students' doubts and questions. Look, if you agree.
Yes. Yeah, great. Let's indeed already received quite some questions, so let's go over to those. Hopefully, they can be answered. First one from Insanula. Is Duolingo test score accepted?
No, at the moment it's not accepted. No, we have other certificates which are accepted, but not that one.
Okay. Joshua, if I say that right, I hope. Can I study Master in Computer Science and Engineering despite studying a Bachelor in Mechatronics Engineering?
Yeah, it depends on what you studied and which track of computer science you select. So I encourage you to have a look on the tracks because there are several, and make sure you have the background, like the knowledge to go on with the master, because of course you need to know the basics. If not computer science, we also have other programs which are still related to computer science, which are maybe more suitable for you. But of course, you can reach out to us for that specific question.
Good. Thank you. Dimitra asked, can I be part of Polony for a master degree with a 6.2 average?
All right, I need some more context because that depends on where you obtained your degree. There are some GPA minimum GPA requirements, of course, for some countries. So you might maybe just check that link. I don't know, look if you can share it, or I will share it too with the students in the chat. So let me just you can find a link to the requirements to enter Politecnico di Milano master programs in the chat.
Okay, good. Thank you. That's great. So we go over to the next question. Actually, Madi was actually mentioning the application was rejected because my transcript did not include a total GPA. Is there a way to resend it with the necessary information or any solution?
No,
well, it might be a bit of personal status, but
yeah. Well, I take this to highlight something else, like, no, unfortunately it's not possible to revise once the application is evaluated. There's no way to have it re-evaluated for the same academic year or semester, so you can apply again for next semester or next year. So I just take this opportunity to highlight that you need to be very careful and check the application documents, the required documents, because the application rules are super strict, and it's important you provide the right documents upon application. Otherwise, you lose your opportunity, let's say.
Okay, so I guess that's the lesson for everybody. Be careful in that sense, right? So to take, be
Yeah,
very
it's
precise.
better to write, like, to contact us one more time, an addition, like send one more email just to be sure, instead of applying and submit the wrong documents.
Exactly. Thank you for that. Vladimir is asking, I'm interested in bioengineering, so he wants to know the entry requirements, especially the test and or language barriers. How about?
All right, for master programs, first of all, we do have a biomedical engineering master program, which is offered in English. Some tracks are in English, some tracks are in Italian. So again, just check the details on the website. There is no test, there is just an application, so you have to fill out an online application, and a language certificate will be required to attest your knowledge of English.
Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that answered that. A question from Anna: is there an age limit to obtain any kind of scholarship?
No, the age is, like, there are some criteria, but there is no age limit.
Okay, good. Pragatesh wondered if the presentation was available. Well, I can mention that this session is being recorded, so we will send the recording to everyone, actually to your email that you signed up with, so you can watch it again, or if you missed something like the beginning, you can watch it there. Actually, you can actually stay on, and within minutes it will restart. So if you missed, I saw a couple of people joining late, so that's not a problem. Next question from Iman. Is there a specific application for the scholarships after we apply for the master program of our choosing?
Yes, there is a separate application procedure for the scholarship. Exactly.
Okay, so they first apply.
They first apply to the program. Once they are, I've uploaded all the documents, they can enter another application system for the scholarship. Yeah.
Okay. So I just promoted the link on the stage there, so to say. So you see the live button, the link to how to apply. That's been the link that we talked about for the admission portal. So you can go ahead there and, well, actually, Chiara also shared the requirements, so in the chat before. So let's go over to the next question. Anna is asking, can we send the TOEFL results after the deadline, or do we need to just send the certificate and send the results through the ETS system?
Okay, well, yeah, there is a different deadline for providing the language certificate. So depending on when you apply, you can send it later. But yes, it's not necessary to provide it within the 27th of February. If you want to apply now, you have time, if I'm not wrong, until the beginning of May. But again, you can check it on the website because it's really depending on when you apply. And so that's no problem. You can send your score through the ETS system.
Okay. Good. Well, I hope that answered the question. I see thumbs up, so I guess it does. Question from Sigit, if I said it right. I'd like to know if there's an age restriction for joining a master program.
There's no restriction for
also
applying
how
and
old
for
to
joining.
be. Good, thank you. Sorry, and also how old can the bachelor degree is?
How old? You mean like
from maybe
how long?
10 or 15 years ago? that he
When
had it
since
first.
when it was offered? You mean like the
Yeah, so
bachelor
how long
degree?
is it valid, basically?
Okay. Sorry. For how long it's valid? No, it's valid forever. Like it's once you obtain the degree, it's valid. Yeah, it doesn't expire.
Good to know. Julia, do you have some professional orientation of some kind? And what are requirements for non-EU students?
Okay, it's quite a general request. For about the requirements, I would suggest you to check the link I shared in the chat, because there are several requirements depending on where you come from, what you studied. So it's not easy to answer now. For the orientation, you can contact us, and we will answer to your questions in details for, like, to understand what you're looking for and help you find the right program for you.
Okay. Good. Then we had a next question from, let's see, Joshua. How many recommendation letters do I have to submit?
One is more than enough. Like, one is fine. It's no more, not necessary to like collect several, because consider that the professors don't spend so much time on each application. So they have a set of documents they have to go through, but it's enough if you select one recommendation, which is good, and you include it in your file.
Prakatesh asked, does one need to contact the supervisor before submitting the application?
No, there's no need to do so. No, not required.
Okay. Question from Joshua. What is the minimum TOEFL score?
TOEFL, yeah, if we about IBT, I guess it's internet based, is 78.
Okay. Good, thank you. Receiving quite common questions today. So Leah-san asked if the 27th is the deadline. I don't know for which month, but
February. Yeah, February.
that is this month, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's the question. Yeah. And sorry, yeah, 27th is the deadline. No, February is the deadline to apply for engineering programs starting in September this year. Make sure you apply earlier than the 27th. So really want to make sure you guys plan everything. Like, you have 20 days now to collect the documents and apply. Don't wait the last day and last hours, because technical problems might occur. It happened like we had the deadline a few days ago, and it did happen. So some students could not submit their application because of some problems. So make sure you apply at least a few days before the deadline, so we can help you solve any problems you might face.
Yes, good point. Don't wait till last minute.
Yeah.
So Chantal was wondering, how can I study for the admission exam for architecture?
Okay, for bachelor programs, I guess. If you talk about bachelor programs, there is a test, an entrance test. At the moment, we don't have information, so we are waiting for the Ministry of Education and University and Research to release information about this year entrance test. So once we have the info, we will publish them, and of course we will share the word. There is some examples of last year's tests on the website and on the internet, but I would suggest you to wait until more details about this year are released.
Okay, thank you. And let's see, a question from Abbas. What is the minimum IELTS rank that is accepted? IELTS score.
The IELTS is 6. Yeah, we accept the academic IELTS. 6 is the minimum required.
Okay, good. Ali is asking about bachelor degrees. Well, this is about the master degree in engineering. Yeah, so I guess you could better check the website for bachelors. I will see if I can find you a link. But yeah, just check out the website from Politecnico di Milano. Here is the website as well displayed, where you can also find the contact details and the social media. So you can always also follow them, of course. So if you want to know about student life and experiences as well, I guess Instagram probably is a nice one to follow.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Great. Let's see if we have any other questions. So yeah, Abbas is asking, what are the chances to be accepted in the scholarship? I guess that depends.
Okay, again, it's quite hard to say. There are specific scholarships for each program and or campus, so it really depends on which program you apply for and how many candidates have applied with you, and so it's really difficult to say. What we suggest is usually to apply also for the scholarships if you need one, because you will be evaluated for the scholarship.
Okay. Good. Getting the thumbs up. I think those were the questions so far. So we're just within the hour. We do have a couple of minutes left if there are still questions coming in. So yeah, there's just coming. Pragatesh is asking, can I submit my application in February? And when can I expect to hear back from the university?
Yeah, it's usually end of April. You should have results early May maximum.
Okay. And yeah, for
Or
context,
earlier.
all right. So yeah, so and I see a question from Anna about the contact. So
Yes,
check out on the screen the contact us
yeah,
link
exactly.
basically there.
Contact us. That link is the way to contact us. And again, we will follow up. So we will, if you register to this webinar, we will receive your contacts and we will send you a follow-up email.
Okay. All right. So that should hopefully help everyone's questions. Let me see if there's any in the chat we missed. There
As
is
I was
actually.
saying at the beginning, a quite interactive session today.
Yes. Mohammed is asking about the DSU application. How can we apply to that one?
Well, first you need to apply to the program. In case of admission, you will have the opportunity to submit also your application to the financial-based scholarships, which are called DSU. That's a separate application with specific rules linked to the financial situation. So I don't have much details, but it's just going to be possible to apply from usually June until July.
Okay. Thank you. Pragatesh, last question we have is from Pragatesh. How much time do international students have to secure a job after completing their course? I guess visa maybe.
It's a good question. It's 1 year. So you can stay in Italy 1 year after graduation looking for a job on a special stay permit. So that's the time. And it's quite difficult not to find a job if in 1 year, if you graduate in engineering at Politecnico di Milano. So just for your information, it's enough time. But that's the time you have.
Okay, thank you. And sorry for pasting a box over your head while you were explaining that. But I must have
it's
aware
important
popping up.
students also know answer to the polls. Yeah, no problem.
But yes, indeed, it got more attention, I guess. So we did have a question from what kind of information you're still looking for. So thanks everyone for your votes. And that is also nice for Chiara and her team to know, so then we know a bit, what information we might want to add in the next webinar. So that is appreciated to answer that.
Yes,
And so far, I see cost of living and housing at the top. Visa there as well. So let us know. And with that, slowly we're coming to the end of the session. Let's see. There is one question more or not? No, that's it. All right.
Right.
Well, then we did it within the hour. Great. Well, thanks a lot. And well, the most important is not the time. The most important thing is, of course, that the students have their questions answered, just to clarify
Of
that.
course.
And I hope it did. If you still have any questions for everyone, you can see here the contact information on the screen. So please check that out. And you can ask, I think also a student actually through the website from Politecnico di Milano. So they have a lot of ways to get information. So take advantage of those sources. And thank you everyone for having joined today's session. I'd like to thank also especially the students that joined today. So I think we lost one on the way.
Yes. Laura
Laura was
is gone, but
disconnected.
yeah.
But nevertheless, thank you, Amir as well, Ali and Isra. Thank you very much. Your insights were very useful, I'm sure, to the students. So that's great to hear the real life experiences. Of course, Chiara knows what she's saying is real as well, not to mention that, but just to have that insight. And maybe last word over to you, Chiara, before we round off the session.
Yes, thank you, Luke, and I really appreciate the students' time, our current students, of course, and the audience. I hope it was very useful for you. We hope to receive questions and obligations from you guys, because we really believe that your study experience at Politecnico di Milano might be life-changing, of course, unforgettable for you. And in your whole life. Thanks again, Amir, Isra, Ali, and Flora. Well, we wish you a great, morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are today.
Great. Thank you, everyone.
Ciao, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.